Yes, friends. So we'll quickly go through. Okay, so there is no chart I have not prepared chart because again we'll focus more on the Q&A part. Because if you see this professional and ethical duty of a chartered accountant, what they have done, probably these questions may come in your IBS also because it is more integrated. And this is probably a message to the people because 80% of the CS are joining company now. So in the professional ethics chapter, they have discussed more from the perspective of a practicing CA. But here they are trying to give more from an employee CA. What all the implications are there if accounting goes wrong in companies. So there are big case studies type of thing. Okay, so you have to tell what does an accounting standard says. So that is one aspect. Another, what your Chartered Accountants Act professional misconduct going to say. Okay, what we will do, we will quickly discuss this. We will quickly go through what is covered. So you need to, so they have spoken about the code of ethics and all. What is an ethics? Ethics is like same. You have to do the right thing. So ethical principles, you need to follow the ethical principles in financial accounting also, financial reporting. That's what that internal federation of accountants have spoken. So you have to follow ethics. Now Chartered Accountant Act, they discussed what is the Chartered Accountant Act, what is the professional misconduct. All these things are part of your audit. You have got professional misconduct, which is your first schedule part 1, 2, 3 and second schedule part 1, 2. Then other misconduct is part 4 of first schedule, part 3 of the second schedule. Okay, they have discussed about the different clauses. Again, it's all purely audit thing. Audit also we have discussed. Okay, I don't want to discuss this. We will move further. Now, complying with the code fundamental principles. So, what are the fundamental principles you have got? What are the fundamental principles of audit or a chartered accountant should follow? Fundamental principles. When somebody says fundamental principles, what strikes to you? See, there are 5 fundamental principles: objectivity, integrity, professional competence and due care, professional behavior, confidentiality. Okay, so distinguishing mark, independence is not a fundamental principle, it is including independence. Because 5 things are within you. Independence is something which you have to show to outside parties. It is not the fundamental principles. First five things reflect your personality, who you are. Independence is, it depends upon the environment, what you need to demonstrate. Now, distinguishing mark of accountancy profession is responsibility to act in the public interest. This is what everyone says if you listen to the top people. So, you have got these 5 principles. Okay, so now questions have been asked on each of these 5 principles. Now there are some case studies. Now, how integrity can get compromised, how objectivity get compromised, how somebody will not update themselves in the company and may do wrong accounting. What are the implications of that? That they have given in the form of a case study. Followed, no? So again, we will not spend time here. Integrity means what? Objectivity means what? They have discussed. So it's the same thing. We will check it from the, what is that called? See, they have discussed one illustration. How objectivity will be compromised. We will check this one by one. Then what all the ethical issues are there? Professional competence and due care. They have given one case study, illustration. Like in this case, what happened? Somebody told, director told, pass this entry. They brought one undue pressure on you. I will remove you from the job. What you should do? For this one example. Then comes confidentiality. There is no question on confidentiality. They just discussed what is confidentiality. Professional behavior. Okay, now what does a professional behavior says? And on that, there is one question on that. On a professional behavior. Professional behavior gets reflected everywhere. Then part 2 is chartered accountants in service. Okay, you should not see that there is a conflict of interest. Okay, threat and all you should check, and disclosure of the consent. If you have got any conflict, you have to disclose it. So there is one question, discuss the potential impact. We will check this, what this question and what answer we need to write. Presentation of the information. Suppose you have to prepare one report to get a bank loan. Director will pressurize you, add this thing. What you should do? Now that's what they say that. See, this is all theoretical. Let us focus on the Q&A. Relying on the work of others, etc. There is one illustration 4 on this. acting with sufficient expertise, you should update yourself. Okay, within insufficient experience, you should not touch anything. So this is what they mean to say here. Okay, so there is an illustration. Okay, right, we don't want to discuss in detail, no. Okay, some 7, 8 now inducements, gifts and hospitalities may be offered to you. Okay, responding to non-compliance, no clear. In case of listed entity, if you are an employee of a listed entity, how you should address no clear. Again, this audit we have discussed. These are all things are covered in audit also. Okay, so there is one more. I think 8 illustrations are there. 8 or 9 or 10. One test your knowledge. Yeah, total 9 illustrations and one test your knowledge. So the crux of this chapter is you have to follow ethics, both practicing CS also, both employees also. When you talk about ethics, it is the fundamental principles of code of ethics: objectivity, due care, confidentiality, not accepting gift, not coming under due pressure. So what are the implications of that? That we will see through Q&A. Okay, Infostar is a listed company engaged in the provision of IT services in India.